When the guitar meets its line in the string, it's like a leaf blowing in the hum of its wind. Sometimes it catches up in your face with the coolness of a shadow moving through space. It can protect you from a biting cold, but tickle you if you have an eye for the road. Tempting you to take off all your belongings, making you think of the lands beyond the keys. The music can amplify your inner desire and ignite inside of you your passionate desires. Like a flower, opening up your heart to the world, it draws towards your origin. One can never know the bounty of Allah's will till you take the weight of your brother's heel. Help is a force in the kindness of all Muslims. Praise be to God in the civic voice of their hymn. Together we are one brotherhood in harmony. Like boats sailing in the currents of the sea. We move together with a voice the fish who follow us in their tails. Ooh, for Allah is abundant through nature's presence, feeding every mouth in the gates of heaven. Golden is the dawn of the peace of the rising sun. The stillness echoes waves to us, radiant garden. It lightens up the path of eternal science. I'm walking in the shadows of the giants. One belief, one God, one religion shines on through. Like valleys wedged open by the hand, yeah, that cleaves to, yeah. So that's called When the Guitar Meets Islam, and I wrote that when I was cycling through Palestine. I'm not even sure which country I was in anymore. I was cycling to Palestine, carrying seeds from the botanical gardens of Barcelona. And I was actually on my way to, my final stop was Jordan, to the botanical gardens in Amman. And I had one more packet left, so I had 12 packets with me. And it was like I was carrying civilization. It was a fantastic experience. And that was about 2012. And something happened. I got to Lebanon and I didn't get a visa, so then I tried to jump over the border at Syria, with Syria, and the Lebanese army actually let me through, and they let me through at night. But when I got into Syria, they turned me around and basically said, you need a visa to come in. And I said, look, I'm on a special mission from God, carrying seeds. And the whole journey actually had started because I had met some Palestinian friends who were selling zaytun olive oil. And I wanted to support the farmers' rights, their agricultural rights, and the dispossession of their land, which I think is absolutely criminal. You're taking away the blood of a culture and the blood of a people's at such a base level of materialistic endeavour, and this is what's been going on for decades. And so I did this big journey, which was probably about 7,000-8,000 kilometres, with a hammock, a big beard, and my guitar, and an amazing bicycle, which was nicknamed the Camel. But I wasn't that slow actually. So they said, listen, play your guitar. So I played my guitar at the border. I was in Syria, and he said, look, it's night time, so you can go back tomorrow morning. And of course I went back tomorrow morning, and all the Lebanese security had completely changed. The army were there, and they said, well, why didn't you come back last night? And I said, well, they said I could stay, and it was night time. Because when you do that little journey across no man's land before you get into Syria, all you hear are guns cocking. And it was like I could hear click, click. People were looking at me from a distance, you know. Why? Because this civil war had just officially started in Syria. And maybe a lot of these Muslims I met along the way, when I said I was where my destination was, they actually thought I was going to join us. There was lots of independents coming from the West, Muslim independents who were going back into Syria, back into the Middle East to fight the cause. And maybe they thought that, but that wasn't my cause. My cause is not pro-war. It's, in a strange way, it's about representing what the people are feeling at the time, and dislocation maybe, intimidation, love, if you know, and brotherhood, which is the love and brotherhood, which is absolutely essential for culture to maintain its integrity and strength. So this song went out to all my friends, and I wrote this song. I'm sure I was in Turkey. I'm sure I was in Turkey when I wrote this song, because I remember the little boy who sat down and took the guitar from me and just banged it away. And I sat down to write the lyrics whilst I was watching him, and actually got a very, very vivid memory of sitting down doing that. So I wish you all the best, you guys. I was on my way there again this year, but I never got into Africa for various reasons. Instead I flew out to Cairo and then down from Cairo into India. So my endeavours now go out to all the poor in the world, to all the meek, to the people who know how to live life fully because they are still connected to the land. And that's something which will never be taken away from us.